Hi everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'm going to share something which is very crucial for an animator. The very important thing if you are doing any kind of animation shot is referencing. So how do you reference the shot and how do you actually read the reference? That is what the exact thing I'm going to share in this entire video. So make sure that you are actually watching the complete stuff and not skipping anything, because this is going to help you so much that you can take any reference and you can animate any kind of shot in the most precise format if you follow this particular thing. And also why it's important to actually understand how to read the reference, because I see a lot of people take a reference but they don't understand what is happening in the reference. So that is the reason they are not able to replicate it in their animation file. So what you need to do exactly, how you need to find out, how you need to attach all the things, exactly everything I'm going to share in this video. So make sure you watch it till the end, and also share with me in the comments what do you feel about this video after you complete watching this video. So let's dive into the video immediately. So recently I gave a test. So the test was a different mix and match of the mechanics of a lion. So lion will have to walk and then stop and then roar and then start running and then jump and then again start running. So that was the whole thing which I need to actually do. And let me tell you, I haven't animated any quadruped in my entire 14 years of animation journey. I never opened a quadruped before this. Now imagine I'm going to show you what I did in the test after we finish up with how to reference the character and everything, because the exact process which I followed, I'm going to share that in this video. So what I did, the very first thing was I collected a lot of references about lion. Now what it can be, I wanted a walk, I wanted a run, I wanted a jump. So these three things I wanted. So can you see here, I found out a lot of videos about lion. Here is a reference of roar.
Hey everybody, this is Leo.
This is roar. Then few more references I found out about run. So it was a mix and match. Here, how do they behave while walking and running? This cub. Now real life references. This reference, I actually took out this reference from the internet. The reason was the slow walk, the way he's going ahead. This. And then this was something again, the animated one as a reference. See, this is the jump. This is the jump. So lot of different references. It's more than around 10 videos if you see here. This. Now in this file everything is there: walk, slow run, fast run, jump. Okay, and these are few real references. Here is the walk, for understanding how the walk is, how do the lion actually walk. This again, the walk mechanics. I haven't actually done any quadruped before this, let me tell you. I studied all these references and then I started the shot. So you can also have this reference, but will you understand or will you be able to replicate it well? That is the question. See this. Good. This lion is walking and stopping. From here, I got the walk to stop of lion. So everything I have mixed and matched. If you see here in this video, there are two more lions here. See here. These will be coming close to this lion to attack him. See this. So what would I have taken from this reference? What did I take from this reference? I took the walk and the speed run. So from walk, they will suddenly start running. Can you see here? They were walking and suddenly they are running. So the way they are transitioning from a normal walk to the fast walk, see this, the attacking position. This. So how the steps will change? For that stuff, I had this reference. So why am I sharing all these references? So that you come to know how actually you should be finding out references. It's not only one single reference that is going to give you the results. You need to have multiple references. If you see this was again for a tiger, the jump cycle, how actually the tiger jumped. So earlier I was not getting references for lion, so I found out some tiger reference, so I collected this. And then again here, this is a video wherein the lion is trying to jump from the sea here, somewhere, this, here. So he'll be jumping here. So for this. So I have collected lot of stuff, and then what I did is, then I lined up everything. What do I need in my shot? So these are collectibles of different references. Now you need to know what you want to do in your shot. So on the basis of that, you need to actually cut out the references well enough and attach those references. Now if I summarize this, you see this file. This is the final reference which I cut off. I flipped few things the way I wanted. If you see here, the earlier videos were walking from left to right, but in this it's going from right to left, screen right to screen left. That is the same thing I wanted to animate from screen right to screen left. That's why I flipped the references. Now if you see this, it's a 10-second shot, but earlier did you see I had 10 videos. I had 10 videos, all were big videos, around 1 minute or 40 seconds, but the final shot is only 10 seconds. So how did I cut this? Check this. I did a cut of walk cycle first. Then here, the lion will walk to stop. Then I took the reference of walk to stop. And also, if you will see here, I actually merged the leg positions so that I know what I need to do in the next shot immediately. If you see here, in the walk, this. If I have to go a little back, just see the leg, how it's going. The left front foot is ahead. Now the right front foot is ahead. Now again the left front foot is ahead. And this, see, now the right front foot is coming ahead. So I matched the references so that I know what legs will come after this ahead. And it's attached. And after this he is roaring. And here I just cut off that roaring part on the face. Can you see here? So that I took it. And then again from walk, from stop to walk, these lines are going. And then I flip this again. Can you see this? Now they have started running from slow to fast. And then again I put the reference of just running. And then I put the reference of jump. If you see all these mix and match videos, everywhere you will see there's a continuity of legs. If my first shot is finished at the left leg going ahead, then the next shot will be continuing from that position of the legs, so that we are having a proper cut. If you see the jump also, see this jump. Both the front hands and then the legs, and then see the right front foot, left front foot ahead. This and this jump cycle. So this was the whole compilation of the references. Now, would you like to actually see how the output was? Now let me tell you, now let me share how you actually read the reference. Okay, how you actually read the reference. Now, whenever you have a reference, suppose I'm moving one by one, okay? You need to have a look at in particular frame. Suppose there is a chunk of 4 frames. Now what do I do is, suppose here all the legs are in contact poses. Now I will see when is the contact getting shift. Here in this point, the backside left leg was behind, now it's coming forward. So when it will just be placed on the ground, that position I will capture. And then I will create this pose in my animation file, wherein the leg is on the ground and then the left foot is just about to touch on the ground. This one pose I will create. Again, my next pose would be this. When my next backside leg is coming ahead. So this will be my next pose when I do the animation of this lion. This is one part of understanding how to read the reference. Second thing, now this was only from the legs perspective. This is where the mistake happens from most of the beginner animators. When you see only the legs, you forget to actually see how the head is going, how the body is moving, which part is actually having the weight. All those things also you need to take care. But that is going to be difficult if you do it all together. So that's why I break it in chunks. What I do earlier, first what I did, I just collected the references. Then while reading the reference, I actually put the poses of legs first. Whatever are the contact poses, whenever the switch is happening, I'm doing that. Next, I will again rewind it. I'll again go back to my old position. And then now I will see how is my body moving. At what time actually my body is having this. Can you see here? The backside part is actually going up when this leg is having the whole weight. So I will go into my file and I will see when my leg is actually just hitting on the ground. At that time, I will take my backside portion of the lion up. I'll move it up so that I have the influence of that weight. Now, similarly, here also, now he is roaring. So when he's just about to hit right leg, right front leg on the ground, at that same time, he will be roaring. And then roar. Now see this. Same thing I will follow here. Now the moment they will start running, this, walk. Now I am taking this lion, okay? The one which is ahead. Now see, the way he took up the speed. Now what is happening in the body? It's actually leaning ahead. It's leaning ahead and he is taking the speed. And the backside portion is actually kind of a jump so that the lion can actually have the force of moving ahead faster. So I only took few steps on this. Can you see this? It's hardly 2 steps. See? And in the next shot, I have just taken the same pose, same hands and legs position of this run, so that I don't need to worry about how will be the action, the next action. This is what you need to be doing exactly. This is what I say, that doing the proper referencing. If you do this well, your animation is going to be very easy for you. Here. And then I follow the same part. Now suppose if it's a jump, what is happening? First, the body is turning into C curve. Now, here, until the lion does not leave the ground, I will see what is the pose. The moment the lion leaves the ground, just before that, the last contact pose, I will keep it as the position, as the pose. And then I will take the pose of in between, which is in the air. What is happening in the air? So the front legs are ahead, the backside legs, rear legs are actually in this format. So I will place it same way. Then what is happening? The front head is going a little up and the whole body is inclined towards the ground. So I'll be creating that pose. Now, next pose will be this, wherein all the 4 legs are almost on the ground and he is about to start running. This is how I have actually done the referencing, and this is how you need to read it. Read it one by one. Don't read it together. That is not going to help. because you will miss out on how the body is moving, how the other stuffs, the mechanics are moving. And this is what every artist does. They take one part, they replicate that one part, then they see the other part of the body. Then they do that stuff. Then they take the head position, how the head is moving in the entire shot. Then they adjust the head shot. And then comes the tail part. And this is only for the lion I'm sharing. And this what you can do is for any type of shot. If you have any reference, you can do the referencing in the exact same way. Now, would you like to actually see how I have animated the shot? So this was my final test, which I gave. And by the way, I finished this shot in almost 8 to 9 hours. I finished this shot in almost 8 to 9 hours. Now, if I play this, see this shot. So this was the shot which I did. And then I refined it a little more on the basis of the corrections which I got. So those feedbacks were a little different, which I can share it immediately here. Now this is the final file actually here. If I open this in VLC media player, this was my final shot which I have sent. The road and then jump and then run. And you see, I merged everything. And this is the first time ever I have ever done a quadruped animation. Now you see how I might have done, how I have done this way, why I was able to actually convey the animation correctly. The only reason was I was able to understand how do I read the reference so that I can actually implement the reference. And that is the exact thing. You can also do it in your shot. So I believe that you got something new to learn about how do you actually read your animation reference file. If you really got some value out of it, if you really like this video, let me know in the comment section what do you feel about the video and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, make sure that you subscribe my YouTube channel and also follow me across all social media channels. So looking forward to see you again in the next video. Bye then, take care and God bless.